get the cab off now. Should we even be sitting on this with how holy we know this frame is?
Oh, yes. It's gonna hold. I don't know why we're doing this.
We're gonna go ahead and snippet all the zip ties I put up to get it over here, like for the brake lines and stuff, and then we're gonna start picking it up. And you thought a cherry picker was a tensile strength checker. I've got a fucking 10,000 pound lift tensile strength checker. If it's stuck, it's gonna come loose.
Oh yeah.
There's no questions about that. Oh, that's it, the frame. Brake lines are staying with the frame. Oh, but probably should undo the power steering lines and the steering arm.
Why is the power steering line?
Because the power steering. Like I said, the steering arm needs to come off. For this video, I mean, that went exactly like, well,
for you guys, it's gonna be about 10 minutes.
it only took the whole day. And,
10 hours.
And it wasn't even fighting bolts. It was fighting rust. So we're gonna go ahead and get this frame over by the other frame, and then we'll bring you back later on when. Probably after a couple of gold minutes. We got a lot of more stuff to do, such as pulling this whole thing out as one big unit and flopping it into the other truck. It should be fine. So, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for sticking in with us. We'll be back with this whole thing. JD, he might be back for that one.
Never know.
Never know. But thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think. Anybody need a bed? Thanks for watching. It is now. We took it all. Great. Alrighty, we're back. We've been just kind of taking junk off and knocking off rust. Why do you get the big tire?
Because I'm a big boy.
Whatever.
I'm not.
But there's some stuff you guys didn't want to see. Anyway, we're ready to pull the motor out. We're going to try to pull this whole unit out in one piece and put it into this beautiful chassis, which is now sparkly, thanks to the wife. Hopefully it is just going to like fall right in. It's just gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
So let's try it. Can we pull it? Check our rigging. Yep, look. I'm not that fast. Is it working?
They don't need to know that fast.
Is it working? We got transmission lifted. How much is this cherry picker rated for? And how much what setting am I on right now? 2,000?
Well,
500 pounds? 1,000. All right, are we up high enough, JD? You think we can swing this over?
I think so.
All right. JD, There's a freaking mud gobbler nest under the... Hello? This is your official eviction notice. If you are seen here on the premises after this, you will die. Here we go. Hey, there goes my Pepsi, damn it. It comes with a Pepsi holder. I'm sure that is... Oh, you good? You go up a little bit? Stuck on rust. I can't steer it. Don't scratch the undercoating.
Got it. Scratch it.
No!
Oh, no.
Don't scratch it.
Hey. The Pepsi will get you straight away. I don't know if they'll get in the way.
What?
Do we take that steering rod out?
No, it should be fine.
Because, you know, we don't have it on the other one.
It should be fine.
Hang on a second. Down. Let me get back up.
This does seem like a terrible idea. I love bad ideas. I think we're almost there. All right, can we lower it down with the slow mode engaged? Make sure these guys aren't gonna be in the way. That's fine. How we looking? Now we cooking with gas? What kind of gas? Let me know what I need. Up. You good? Okay. Now we just got to hit the...
Perfect. I now join thee in holy matrimony.
This is what I've been working on this project for way too damn long, but that right there, man, I can just start throwing things in, figure out which of the two we're going to go ahead and use, and then I can haul this thing over to the other shop where there's heat.
There's heat. Right there.
I mean, we got the Blast 1800 over here, but she's a heavy drinker. She's a heavy drinker.
It's a cancer stick without, you know, the stick.
Cancer? You weren't supposed to know about that.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Well, I think that this truck has a lot of cancer.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you didn't watch the last video, let's bring you in on this. We've got holage, and more holage, and more holage, and then
No warpage.
holage here, some warpage down here, holage in here. This thing's just completely shot here.
See, look, I'm supposed to be a V.
And we got some little holage here, big holage in here, more holage. Oh, no, that's factory holage. Holage and beadage, and then we can just straighten this guy out right here.
Perfect.
It's better. You know, this is just your shock mount. That's completely fine. And this big thing back here, I'm sure has absolutely no structural integrity besides holding your spare tire on. So yeah, that's a little update. I don't remember which video I posted the holage in. So
the good news is it's got a brand new fuel tank, but it was sitting on that, and I don't think that it was holding very well.
Body mount.
Yeah.
All these body mounts.
Perfect. The good news is we can go by pounds when we charge them. Just kidding.
Well, we were getting stuff done. So we've got, you know, the old Georgia brake lines put in. We've got fuel lineage ran kind of back in the same place, kind of. Got to figure out what we're going to do about these guys here. We've got lineage ran all the way back. We got the wire ran back. Rear brake lines are hooked up. Rear brackets are hooked up. Got the new wiring ran back here, which is uncut. So maybe he'll have tail lips, which is what started this whole problem. Motor and transmission are tightened down. They're in their nice new home, bolted in. We got our crash sensors put back in. You know, we didn't want the old ones that were just dangling around. You know, we didn't want it to, you know, bang against the frame and pop his airbags.
What? Yeah, we did.
No.
Yes, we did.
But, yep, that's where we're at. We're going to keep moving stuff over so we can get rid of that frame. And we spiced her up a little bit, put the better wheels on.
How far we've gotten on this today.
I know, right?
This is just absolutely amazing. My mind is just...
If we had cab mounts, we'd be slapping the cab back on right now, but...
no.
Can we get it to a point where I can get that Can I get that hunk of what?
What's left of rust?
You know what? Let's go get some of that rust dissolver and just... and it's just gone. It'll be dust on the floor.
Dude, I got that stuff at the house.
Yeah, but that's like all the way in Finley.
To them, that's just 2 seconds.
Yeah, but to us, it's
40 minutes.
one way. Sledgehammer. No. All right, let's see what else we can get done here so we can get that thing. Go sit out back in rusty stables to just rot away. Well, JD, you want to tell them what we finished up on?
1998, 6, 4, 7, I don't know. Shitbox. To the Golden Girls. Booster.
Brake master the stop juice is in.
Stopping my bobber.
And front drive shaft ish. It's kind of.
It's there.
It doesn't do the anymore, but it's in. Can't put the rear drive shaft in yet, or else we'd have put that in. But it's got to get a universal joint. Fuel lines are all done, and well, that's probably all we're gonna do for the day.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a few things done, so that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll be back with you in the morning. So we're out in the shop working on the OBS Chevy swap, trying to stay away from the heater, which is not what you think I'd want to do, but it's loud over there. Trying to make it so you guys can hear me. I want to show you what we're doing for cab mounts. I'll show you what we got going on. So this plate here goes like this. Then you have your big rubber piece that sits here. Then you have a little rubber piece, and the frame sits in between those and a plate on the bottom. Well, I was looking at it, I was like, well, hey, you know, maybe we can go ahead and reuse on these. Clean them up real nice. Well, this one's not quite looking to in the usables. And, well, this one went to church on Sunday and just stayed there. Yep, he got real holy. And, of course, you know, the rubber mounts, they're, I could probably get another 30,000 out of those. Yeah, they're toast. Yep, look at that. Just, yeah, no. Not gonna work. So, hopped on Amazon, picked up these guys. I think they were like $100 to do the extended cab Chevy. They have numbers on there. You gotta pay attention to those numbers to match them up where they need to sit. But we ran into the problem where I can't find these guys. Unless you buy the whole Dorman thing and like this whole piece here with the new rubber and the new thing and all put together. That's $75 a piece times 8. That's if you carry the 1, add the 2 plus 3 times the 8. That's a lot of money. So called the local machine shop and said, hey, can you cut me out some plates? So they cut me 8 of these. I did make them just 4 inches, so they match the original version. I should have had this hole made a little bit bigger now that I'm thinking about it. So if you guys do this, make sure you go for maybe like a 3/4 or whatever the inner diameter of this is. But that's great. So that got me that. But I need my chimney stack here. We gotta be able to have the, because this guy sits on here, and then the framage goes in here, and this guy sits on here, and a big washer sits on top, so I gotta have that stability in there. Well, went over to Rule King, picked up this guy. So there's the number, that's what I bought. Just basically cheapest shit I could get. I think it was like $9. But they tried to sell it to me for 20, but wife, you know, told them, hey, y'all got your prices wrong. So I went over to the Wizard Wheel, Death Blade, cut that off. Now I'm gonna, you know, melt these two pieces together with the good old welder. And that should serve fairly well to have this guy on there. Kind of starting to look back to like what it was supposed to look like. I mean, we don't have the stupid crownage here, but these are a wee bit less pliable than the rubber mounts. These are pretty solid. Some people say they ride really hard, but I think my guy's just going to be happy that he has his truck back. Well, I'm going to go ahead and weld these up. Yeah, I'm not using that. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go weld those up. And then I'm going to make 7 more of them. I only paid like $40 for 4 of these plates. 1/8 inch with a 1/2 inch hole. By 4 inches diameter. So I got our rod all marked out so I can cut out the rest of the 8 of them. And then I still got more rod I could do a whole nother one with. We could make more cab mount. Nope, not doing that. Sorry. This is it. Well, I got it all rigged up here. Got it pretty well centered where I want it. Got a little magnet on there, and I'm gonna go tack weld it up. Tack weld them all up first, and I'll weld them all up. I figure if I need to make that hole bigger, we can always drill it out bigger with a drill press. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna work. Well, here's one of them all welded up. Don't mind my grinding. I'm a grinder, not a welder. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and use the cheapest Walmart spray paint. We're just gonna paint them up a little bit. That way they don't rust out right here on the weld and everything. And hopefully it'll last a long, long time. Alright, well, we're back at it again. We're out in the shop. It is cold. Really cold. I mean, heater's been on for about 2 hours now, and we're still not even above freezing out here. It's cold. Anyways, we're back out here. I got our plates made up, all nice and painted. Now I should just be able to pop our new body mounts on there. And there we go. I think that's gonna work really well. We're gonna go get these placed on through here. Right now we're gonna skip on the body mount. I'm not gonna worry about those. We're just gonna skip on that. Just get the cab back down on the frame. We can throw the lift in later. We gotta wait on bolts and they're just not gonna be in. Gotta get the drive shaft universal joint in. Get the exhaust taken care of up in there. Get everything rewired up. Drop the cab back down. Then we can get this thing off the lift. So here we go. I'm gonna try to bring you guys in for some of the highlights, but it's cold, okay? So if I don't get everything, I sincerely apologize, but it's really freaking cold. So according to the instructions here, you gotta pair these guys up. They got these little numbers on here. You gotta pair them up with the proper one according to what they say here. You guys go ahead and get it. It'll explain it yourself. So I've already got these singled out to where my rad support, my rear cab support, middle cab support. I'm gonna get these thrown together and just throw them into the frame so that way I don't have to worry about if I get them mixed up, I don't know where they go. So I can get them there, out of the way. There we go. All of them are in their proper places. When I'm ready to bring the cab down, I'll just move this, bring the cab down, put this on the bottom where it goes with its washer, and then bing bada boom, we're gonna have a cab on there. Well, got some things we gotta install back here first, such as brand new tank strap from LMC Truck. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in with the other tank strap. Get that in before we even try to put the cab down, and then we're fighting that. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that in. Luckily, it came with all the hardware. You
know, a guy was worried I was gonna have to go and get hardware for it, but it's got it all.
We already got the back brand new strap.
Got to do some exhaust work there.
Then I get to start putting it all back together. Oh, yep, and we're gonna figure out a solution for this. Oh, maybe that too. The guy sees on that, I could probably just bring that back there. Anyways, this guy was leaking. They just had a hose clamp laid on there, and that wasn't gonna hold on to the fuel pressures. So we'll fix on that too while we're there. So let's go get the fuel tank. Well, actually, let's put this in first. Yeah, that's a better idea.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen,
You always want to put in a fuel tank when it's absolutely full, because that's just
the way it always happens. You fill the tank, then you change the pump. Or drop the tank. Well, in this case, we gotta take the tank up, over here, to here, down, up and around, hold it with our foot, pull that bar up, put a little nut on right here. What could possibly go wrong?
Part about having the rusty trucks, you can find rust holes to mount up a light underneath the cab. Now I can see what I'm doing down here. We're trying to fix this rusty stuff. Maybe I can get those to clamp together just to hold. Just can we get a little bit longer out of this? You know, we got rustages up in here. If I try to fix that by fixing this, I gotta break this, and then we're doing that, and then this is just a horrible deal. But I get it fixed. Just hold together for a little longer. Just a little bit. Down here, cut the flange out. I'm going to do this pipe later right here. Just a 2-inch connector, and we're going to Zeus it together. No more leakage. And then we're going to just weld this big old thing back together, because we want to keep cats and all that stuff. So we're just going to... Maybe? Can we... I don't know. We're gonna try. So that's what we're doing here. Oh, and we also got coilage. Got to go on here. And then run the fuel lines, and we should be almost ready to drop the cab down. Yay! I want to make it clear, I am not about that half-assing crap. But you see, we're just trying to get this done. The budget is already way overbooked. So is this gonna work? I don't know. But, I don't know if you can see that. That's me shaking the pipe. And it's not moving in there anymore. So, will it work for now? Maybe.
which is better than no. So we're gonna go with it. Well, got that all welded up. That thing's chilling there now. Gonna go ahead and put the pipe in here, get it tacked in, and we're almost done.
Well, we're back with the 96 Chevy. We have made some tremendous progress. I had some video loss issues. Apparently run out of room again. Apparently, I'm going to have to go ahead and start investing into some better storage stuff. But we got the cab back on. Those body mounts that we made actually ended up working out pretty well. We had to order some new washers for the bottom. Let's say here's our plate we made, the new mount, and then the bottom will go on here. I just got to make the washer that goes around here for 4 of them. We got the core support back in. We got the fenders, the inner fenders, the outer fenders, computerage, brake systems. Steering's all hooked back up. Don't mind the rest of the pieces that are just out of the way. We got this inner fender and outer fender on. Exhaust is in. Cab's on. It doesn't move now. It's weird. Really weird. We're working on some new pipe laters. So we're running true duals from the cats on back. So we got those pipes there. They're going to connect to these pipes, and these pipes are going to run out the back. Waiting to get the drive shaft back so we can plop that back in. The fuel tank's all sealed up. Just decided to do quick and dirty. So I just kind of compression fitted some line so it's solid. I know it's going to be a pain in the ass for the next time I do it because that's tomorrow Kyle's problem. But I don't like that guy because he gets to do all the fun stuff. Got brakes done on the back. Got a bleed of everything still. But we are right around the corner from getting this whole thing done. And then we get into the fun stuff. Bringing that over here. Getting it up. Seeing what the heck's going on with that. Because we have a lot of big plans for that coming up here soon. Well, I'll keep you updated as we keep going with this though.